I'm Jay, and I'm a transgender male, and this is my 1 month on T. And I'm going to give a little bit of an update, and then I'm going to tell about my life right now as a trans guy. Um, I told a little bit about my past in a previous video, so this is going to be my life right now. Okay, first of all, um, the changes I've had in T the first month. I don't know that they've been so many, but there have been a couple things. One of them is that um, I can do 4 push-ups this month. This is a record, probably for my whole life. I don't know. I'm also doing rowing and weights, but I was doing this pre-T. My voice, I'm not sure if it's deeper, but I think it's more resonant because today when I came into work, I called down the hall and to this guy, and it really sounded loud and very much louder, more, I don't know, more deep and so forth. I don't know if deep is the right word. I guess resonant is the word. Um, my little beard row is growing. It grows very, very fast. It's the only hair I have, except for the hair on my head, which I haven't seen any change. And besides being still really high energy and really happy, I feel like I have a sense of well-being. I don't know if this is new for me or not, but it's really awesome. Okay, now my life as a trans guy right now. Well, work has become a lot more complicated. I'm going to be retiring within the school year. As I said, I'm a teacher. I'm not going to get real specific about where I am and so on. I have 40 days left, and that's it. I'm feeling so much more male that when I started in August, I thought, well, it didn't matter. I could kind of separate my trans life from my real life, the rest of my life, but now I can't really do that so well. And I think I'm not a girl, I'm not a girl, I'm not a woman, whatever. Why am I being called Miss and so on? But the kids call me Miss, and there's nothing I can do about it. If, I don't really want to come out. It's kind of stupid to come out for a few more months now, and I'm not going to do it. I'm out to five or six of the staff. Everybody calls me JJ, which is okay, except that I'm not being called JJ most of the rest of my life. I'm being called Jay, and it feels more male to me, and it seems more really like me. So I don't really want to be called JJ that much, although it doesn't upset me too much when I'm called that. I think there's a guy that knows I'm trans that I haven't told, because the other day he said, "Hey, you're walking like a girl," and I'm like, "Oh, well, that's an interesting information." But anyway, I don't know why he would say that. Otherwise, anyway. The rest of my life seems really kind of newer. I don't know how else to put it. As I said, I'm being called Jay by most people. I like it. Identify as Jay. I have a new email address and a new Facebook account, and they're both in Jay. I also have my other email and Facebook, and I just keep them. And I don't really like to look at them that much, but I do occasionally. A couple of people that have found out that I'm actually transsexual. Although I hate the word, it sort of distinguishes between sort of the questioning transgender, genderqueer state I was in before. And they were okay with that part of it. But now it seems like they're a little less okay. It seems like a couple of people I know are not quite on the ball yet. Um, so I don't know whether they will come around, and I'm just sort of thinking maybe they will. I feel my sexual orientation has kind of changed. I'm not going to get too TMI on this, but um, I identified as asexual, and I didn't really have too much in the way of dating or relationships. I had a couple things that now I think of as probably asexual relationships, but I didn't know what I was or who they were or whatever at the time. So it's hard to really say. But anyway, I started dating, and the person I'm dating right now is trans the other way. I think it's been really great. Neither of us are completely passing in public, so that's given us a few adventures. People don't quite know what to call us. We sit down, and she gets to be the guy sometimes. They hand her the check, like she's going to pay. It's like funny. We actually have a fairly, like, we trade it up. Sometimes I pay, sometimes she pays. So it's, you know. Um, the thing is, although people don't know quite what to make of us, people have been very polite. Uh, we, we've probably gotten some rude looks or something, but I think mostly people are just a little bit confused about us, and they don't really know what to think and how to address us and so on. Um, I've become rather a militant, if I could call it that. Militantly out person. I correct people. If somebody says ma'am, I say no, I'm sorry, I'm not ma'am. I'll say I'm not really ma'am, or I'm not ma'am, or something like that. Not ma'am, what am I thinking? Anyway, but I say, I tell them, and let them know I don't really let them know what's going on exactly, but I have been out, in that sense. I don't like to be misgendered extremely much. I mean, I get very kind of angry, I guess, about it, and I've noticed in the last few weeks I've been misgendered less. I don't know what it is, whether it's my confidence, whether my voice, which is kind of not really real high anyway. Um, I used the men's room for the first time last week without any incident at all. It was kind of maybe anticlimactic. I went in, no problem. Although I was in a space where maybe a quarter of the people there were trans. So it was kind of easy in my opinion, because I was just as likely to run into a trans person as someone else, or practically so. Um, um, so after I retire, I'm going to have a full-time job, and my full-time job is going to be to change my name, my gender marker, which is just with the driver's license. It's not a humongous deal. Very easy in the state of New Mexico, thanks to the work of our great trans center. Just go in and you say you have to have some kind of professional or some kind of person like that say that you're now identifying as trans, or male, and that's that. I mean, it's really not a big deal at all. The name change is not very difficult, so I don't expect it to be a very difficult job. The difficult part is going to be all the documents, the house, the car, the boat, whatever. No, I don't have a boat, but anyway, all the other stuff I have to do. So on that cheery note, I'm going to let you all go, and I hope you come around next time. I hope maybe I might do a little short video on tea cream this week. So I'll talk to you later. Bye.